So when I'm talking about the continuous deployment, before continuous deployment, we are having one more stage that is called continuous delivery. Continuous delivery हम किसे कहते हैं? That is built upon continuous integration. Okay. First of all, we are having three stages. Everyone should know. Continuous integration, जो बताया मैंने कि हम क्या करते हैं वहां पर. I'll just go in Hindi as well. Suppose if someone is facing any kind of issue while understanding in English, so I'll deliver the content in Hindi as well. So continuous integration basically क्या होता है आपका, जब आप continuous integration करते हो मीन्स आप प्रैक्टिस करते हो किसी भी frequent और ऑटोमेटिक कोड को कि आप पहली बात आप लोग जो भी आपके इंटीग्रेटिंग कोड चेंजेस है आप वो शेयर करते हो मल्टीपल डेवलपर्स के साथ. मल्टीपल डेवलपर्स से वो चेंजेस आते हैं और आप उनको कहाँ रख देते हो, एक शेयर्ड रेपोजिटरी में. हम शेयर्ड रेपोजिटरी में क्यों रहते हैं, एक रेपो मतलब आप ये समझ लीजिए एक फोल्डर. ठीक है, उस फोल्डर जो फोल्डर है वो फोल्डर सबको एक्सेसिबल होता है जो भी आपके डेवलपर टीम में लोग होते हैं. फिर हम क्या करते हैं, हम एक गिट क्या है आपका, एक वर्जन कंट्रोल सिस्टम है जहां पर आपका एक सपोज करिए आपकी एक मास्टर ब्रांच है, आपकी एक फीचर ब्रांच है, आपकी एक स्टेजिंग ब्रांच है जहां पर हम क्या करते हैं कोड को डिप्लॉय करते हैं और हम वहां से कोड पुश या पुल करते हैं. राइट, वहां पे हम क्या करते हैं मैनेज करते हैं आपके कोड बेस को और डिप्लॉय करते हैं बिल्ड सर्वर्स और बिल्ड ऑटोमेशन टूल को टू कंपाइल द कोड. मतलब अब कोड हमने बनाया तो हम कंपाइल भी तो करेंगे, फिर हम रन भी करेंगे उस कोड को और फिर हम चेक करेंगे कि आपकी क्वालिटी ऑफ द कोड कैसा आया है, मतलब सही है या गलत है, क्या कॉन्फ्लिक्ट्स आ रहे हैं, कोई इश्यू तो नहीं है, मतलब जैसा हमने सोचा था वो फीचर वैसा ही वर्क कर रहा है. फीचर मतलब आप कोई भी अगर सपोज करिए आप एक स्विच को ही ऑन ऑफ करते हो तो आप वो देखते हो ना कि ऑन या ऑफ प्रॉपर हो रहा है या नहीं. अगर आप एक फीचर की बात करते हो तो वो फीचर आपका प्रॉपर चल रहा है या नहीं चल रहा, तो हम उसको चेक करते हैं बाय लोड टेस्टिंग. राइट, फिर हमारा प्रॉपर जो एम होता है वो क्या है कि हम इंश्योर करें, आइडेंटिफाई करें जो कोई इशू पहले आ रहा है इंटीग्रेशन से तो हम उसको अर्ली स्टेज पे इंश्योर कर लें कि कोई इशू तो है नहीं, अगर है तो हम अपने कोड बेस को स्टेबल बनाएं. फिर डेवलपर टीम कंटिन्यूअसली अवेयर रहे कि हमारा जो भी पूरा काम चल रहा है प्रोजेक्ट का वो कैसा है. राइट, is it any doubt till here? So now I'm moving forward to the continuous delivery. Continuous integration and continuous deployment we are saying, but we are having one stage within those things like continuous integration और continuous deployment के बीच में आपका एक phase आता है जो होता है continuous delivery. अब वो होता क्या है, continuous delivery इट बिल्ड्स अपॉन द कॉन्टिन्यूअस इंटीग्रेशन. और वो किस पे बनता है, कॉन्टिन्यूअस इंटीग्रेशन का. और कॉन्टिन्यूअस इंटीग्रेशन क्या करता है, ऑटोमेट करता है प्रोसेस को ऑफ डिप्लॉइंग एप्लीकेशंस टू द प्रोडक्शन एनवायरनमेंट. लाइक व्हेन वी आर
No, you are
ऑटोमेटिंग द.
continuing everything in Hindi, right? I can't able to understand. You can speak in English, right?
ओके, इंग्लिश
Yeah,
राइट.
I'm not from north side. I'm from south side, so I don't know that much of Hindi.
ओके श्योर,
Yeah,
आई
yeah,
जस्ट. ओके, so when I'm talking about continuous deployment and continuous integration, within that we are having one phase that is called continuous delivery. Right, and what is a continuous delivery and how it is dependent onto the continuous integration. So now we are talking about that part. Right, so basically when I'm talking about the continuous delivery, it builds upon continuous integration by automating the process of deploying application to the production environment. That is the role of continuous deliveries. Okay, then when I'm talking about the continuous deployment, what is the continuous deployment? It aims to minimize the manual intervention. Manual intervention means we don't want manual practice more and enable fast and reliable release of new feature or bug fixes to end user. Right, we are just aiming that we are just cutting the human resource cost and we just automate the things so we are able to deploy the features or the bugs or bug fixes easily to our customers. Right, so this is the whole way what is a continuous integration, what is a delivery and deployment. Then we are moving forward your advantages of the continuous integration. Are you guys able to see my screen, the page of the advantages of the continuous integration? Please let me know.
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So when I'm talking about the content advantages, means pros of continuous integration, it frequent commits, right? Hence a small feature release, automated build and testing, what we are talking about earlier as well. Then instance feedback to the developer, and we are having the low risk and the faster delivery because it's the automation. We don't need a manual intervention, so we are able to release the code, deploy the code very easily, and we are able to get the feedback as well, instant feedback to the developer. Then what comes next into our plate, that is what is a Jenkins, right? So when I'm talking about the Jenkins perspective, Jenkins is basically a open source automation server written in Java, right? It's written in the Java language. Then it helps to automate the non-human part of the software development process with continuous integration and facilitating the technical aspects of the continuous delivery. So I just, make it more simpler. So basically, you can say Jenkins is an open source automation server, widely it used for the implementing CI/CD process, right? And it is a platform to automate various tasks involved in the software development lifecycle, means SDLC, such as building, testing, and deploying applications. So you can, if someone wants to write, they can also write. Just it's an open source. If it's an open source, so we don't need to pay for that, right? It's a easily available over the when I'm saying open source platforms, right? So when I'm talking about it's an open source automation server, and why we are using it, we are using to implement the CI/CD process, which we are already understand, that continuous integration and the continuous delivery processes. Then we provide a platform to automate the various tasks, means we want to cut the manual human intervention, so we want to automate the things, right? And it involves a SDLC. What is a SDLC? We all, when we are in BTECs, we know that what is the software development lifecycle processes. Like we initiate with the building, then we initiate, next step is testing, and third and the last step is deploying the application, right? Any doubt till here? Everyone understand till here?
मैम हिंदी में बता दीजिए एक बार।
ओके, तो हिंदी में ये होता है कि जो आपका जेनकिंस है वो ओपन सोर्स प्लेटफॉर्म है। ओपन सोर्स मतलब आपको गूगल पे भी मिल जाएगा, और उसको हम यूज क्यों कर रहे हैं, हमको इम्प्लीमेंट करना है CI/CD मतलब कॉन्टिन्यूअस इंटीग्रेशन और कॉन्टिन्यूअस डिप्लॉयमेंट डिलीवरी प्रोसेस। कॉन्टिन्यूअस इंटीग्रेशन मतलब आपने अगर बार बार हम किसी चीज को अगर हम इंस्टेंटली चाह रहे हैं, सपोज करिए हमें रिपीटेडली कोई चीज डालनी है कहीं पे, ठीक है, तो हम क्या कर रहे हैं, कॉन्टिन्यूअस इंटीग्रेट कर रहे हैं, राइट? तो हम वो भी कर पाए, और जब वो इंटीग्रेशन का हमें रिजल्ट आ जाए तो हम कॉन्टिन्यूअस डिप्लॉय भी कर, मतलब पाइपलाइन में ये चीजें चलती रहे, हम ब्रेक ना करें कहीं पे भी, ठीक है। तो बेसिकली हम कॉन्टिन्यूअस इंटीग्रेशन और डिलीवरी के प्रोसेस को इंप्लीमेंट करने के लिए जेनकिंस के टूल को यूज करते हैं, जो हम सारे लोग डेवऑप्स में यूज करते हैं एज अ डेवऑप्स टूल, ठीक है। ये क्या करता है, अब जेनकिंस है क्या, बेसिकली आपको ये क्वेश्चन होगा। तो ये एक प्लेटफॉर्म आपको देता है जहां पर आप क्या कर सकते हो, सपोज करिए आपके जो नॉर्मल ह्यूमन टास्क है, सपोज करिए आपको रोज सुबह मैं कह रही हूँ कि आपको जगना है, ठीक है, और आप ऑटोमेट करना चाहते हो कि यार ये अलार्म, मुझे रोज अलार्म सेट ना करना पड़े, लेकिन मैं एक नॉर्मल फीचर, मैं अभी नॉर्मल लेमैन लैंग्वेज में बात कर रही हूँ, कि मैं एक ऐसा फीचर डिप्लॉय कर दूं कि ये रोज इसी टाइम पे, जैसे मैंने क्रॉन जॉब रन कर दी या मैंने एक जेनकिंस जॉब लिख दी, कि मुझे ये ना करना पड़े, एक स्क्रिप्ट चलानी है मुझे, और मैं चाहती हूँ कि ये जेनकिंस के थ्रू हो जाए, मुझे बार बार ये चीजें खुद से ना करनी पड़े, मुझे किसी और अपने डेवलपर को, अपने डेवऑप्स इंजीनियर को इन्वॉल्व ना करना पड़े, और मैंने ये जेनकिंस जॉब लिख दी, अब ये काम करे, ऑटोमेशन का काम करे। तो हम क्या करते हैं, ऑटोमेशन के लिए यूज करते हैं बेसिकली, जहां पे हम मैनुअल इंटरवेंशन, मतलब जो हमारा मैन पावर है उसको ना यूज करके एक टूल यूज करते हैं, जहां पर हम ये सारी चीजें एक प्लेटफॉर्म पे ऑटोमेट करते जाते हैं, ठीक है। पहला स्टेप क्या है, हम पहले बिल्ड करते हैं कोड को, फिर हम उस कोड को टेस्ट करते हैं, फिर हम डिप्लॉय करते हैं उस पर्टिकुलर फीचर या एप्लीकेशन को। अब आपको समझ में आया?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है. अब the person who is from south, is he able to understand that while when I'm delivering it in English? Any doubt?
Yeah, in English I'm clear, no issue.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah.
So I think in my screen, I'm opening the slide features of Jenkins. Everyone is onto the same page. सबको यही दिख रहा है ना?
Yes.
Yes, yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Okay. So right now features of Jenkins. अब आपने मैं हिंदी और इंग्लिश दोनों में चल रही हूँ क्योंकि we are having students from the different genre. So everyone should be onto the same page. So I'm delivering the content first in English. पहले मैं English में बताऊंगी, then I delivering the same content in Hindi. So everyone should understand, right? I think it will resolve the problem. First of
Yeah,
all, when I'm talking about the feature of Jenkins, feature means इसके benefits क्या है, ठीक है? Feature क्या है इसके, हम क्यों, अगर हम Jenkins use कर रहे हैं, why we are using Jenkins, what is the motto of it, right? Then adoption. First, adoption. Jenkins is extremely popular among the open source community. Hence, there are more than 1,47,000 active installation throughout the world, and 1 million people are using it. Right? Right at using more than that. Then we are having plugin support. Plugin support with an extremely active open source community. Jenkins has around 1,000 plugins that allow it to integrate with the most of the development, टेस्टिंग एंड डिप्लॉयमेंट टूल्स. आप क्या कह रहे हैं? एडॉप्शन. मैं हिंदी में आती हूँ. जेनकिंस एक जो हमारा है वो बहुत ही पॉपुलर है ओपन सोर्स कम्युनिटी में, जहां पे हमें पेमेंट नहीं करनी पड़ रही है और हम यूज कर सकते हैं. लाइक व्हेन वी आर सेइंग इट्स अ ओपन सोर्स, वी आर एनीवन कैन यूज इट, राइट? देयर आर मोर देन 1,47,000 एक्टिव इंस्टॉलेशन. लाइक इतने सारे लोग यूज कर रहे हैं उस इंस्टॉलेशन को अराउंड द वर्ल्ड, एंड these throughout the world, and 1 million people are using this thing right now, right? Jenkins as a DevOps tool. Then plugin support का क्या मतलब होता है कि ये एक ओपन सोर्स कम्युनिटी से आया हुआ है, जहां पे इसके पास कितने प्लगइन्स है? 1,000 प्लगइन्स है. जो क्या करता है? अब प्लगइन का क्या मतलब है? जो हमें एक्सेस देता है कि हम इंटीग्रेट कर सके मोस्ट ऑफ द क्या जो हमारा डेवलपमेंट हो रहा है, टेस्टिंग हो रहा है, और जो डिप्लॉयमेंट टूल्स है, राइट? Anyone has any doubt in Hindi or English? Please let me know so I can clear it out.
Can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah.
I just joined this class like few minutes late, and Arohi, I'm not able to understand what exactly this is topic. So I don't
Okay.
know.
Okay. So I'll brief you. First of all, we are introducing the Jenkins. Basically, Jenkins we are using as a DevOps tool part, where we are using as a automation perspective for Jenkins. And आपने if you join late, so what we discussed till here, we are discussing what is a continuous integration, what is a continuous deployment, and the delivery. And then we are coming to the Jenkins. Basically, what is a Jenkins, what are the features of the Jenkins, and advantages of it. Right now I'm going to discuss about what is the advantages of the Jenkins. So I think you join us back when we are discussing what is a Jenkins, right?
That's correct.
Okay. So if like you can stay 10 minutes back while session end up, so I'll just deliver you what is a continuous integration and delivery, right?
Sure, I'll do that.
So it won't be hamper the session timings, right?
Sure.
Okay. So then we are on to the same page, right? So now we are going to discuss what are the pros of Jenkins, like what are the advantages. Suppose if we are using any feature, right? So we want to know that what are the advantages of it and what are the disadvantages of it. So while comparing anything, we want to go back that when we are not using this particular tool, then what are the scenarios, and suppose when we are using this thing, so what are the other scenarios, right? So अब मैं क्या बताने जा रही हूँ कि आपके जो एडवांटेजेस हैं, बेनिफिट्स हैं जेनकिंस को यूज करने के, वो क्या हैं, और हम ये कैसे पता करेंगे. हमने कंपेयर किया कि जब हम जेनकिंस नहीं यूज करते उठते थे तो हमें क्या प्रॉब्लम फेस करनी पड़ रही थी या क्या चीजें थी, ठीक है। और अब हम जब जेनकिंस यूज करने जा रहे हैं तो क्या हमें बेनिफिट्स हैं, क्या चीजें हमारी इजी हुई हैं, क्या कैसे हमारा टाइम बचा है, कैसे हम इजीली अपने कस्टमर्स को बिल्ड दे पा रहे हैं, ठीक है। ये सारी चीजें हम डिस्कस करेंगे, राइट। सो बिफोर जेनकिंस, locating and fixing bugs in the event of build and test failure was difficult and time consuming. What it says, when we are using when we are doing these things like bug fixes or anything in the event of build and test failure, suppose if test phase, it was very difficult and it's very time consuming. अब ये क्या कहना चाह रहा है कि जब हम ये लोकेट करते थे और बिग बग्स को, अपने जो भी बग्स मेरे आते थे उस फीचर में, जब मैं उनको फिक्स करती थी तो वहां पे बहुत सारे टेस्ट फेलियर्स होते थे जो कि बहुत डिफिकल्ट होते थे अंडरस्टैंड करना कि क्या रीजन है, और वो बहुत क्या होता था, टाइम कंज्यूमिंग एफर्ट होता था, ठीक है। एंड टेस्ट, जो भी हमारा लोड टेस्ट चलता था, टेस्ट वर ट्रिगर्ड मैनुअली, लाइक आप क्या करते थे, यू आर राइटिंग द टेस्ट केसेस मैनुअली एंड देन यू आर हिटिंग इट एंड देन यू आर गेटिंग द रिस्पॉन्स ऑफ इट, राइट। मतलब आप मैनुअल टेस्ट को हिट करते थे, ठीक है, टेस्ट केसेस बनाते थे हमारे टेस्टर, फिर उसको चेक करते थे मैनुअली, फिर उसका रिस्पॉन्स आता था, फिर वो डेवलपर को जाके बताते थे, फिर सारा काम आगे प्रोसीड करता था, राइट। देन वी आर थर्ड पॉइंट, नो सेंट्रल प्लेस फॉर ट्रिगरिंग जॉब्स ऑन रिमोट सिस्टम। मतलब हमें अगर जो भी ये ट्रिगरिंग होती थी, राइट, कैसे होती थी, सपोज करिए आपको कोई मोबाइल एंड पॉइंट पे चेक करना है या वेब एंड पॉइंट पे, तो आपको ऐसा नहीं होता था कि आप एक रिमोट सर्वर से चेक कर लो, नहीं, आपके पास वो डिवाइस होना चाहिए, आपकी डिवाइस डिपेंडेंसी होती थी जब हमारे पास जेनकिंस नहीं था। अब हम आते हैं, व्हाट आर द pros we are having when we are using the Jenkins, right? So smaller and automated continuous build and testing make the task accurate and faster. अब क्या बता रहा है, when we are using the Jenkins, it is very small builds, we very do it very, continuity format, and it is very easy and we are getting very accurate and result are also in a faster way and it's not time consuming, ठीक है। फर्स्ट प्रॉब्लम रिजॉल्व, क्या कह रहा है, बहुत स्मॉल होता है, कंटिन्यूअस ऑटोमेशन, कंटिन्यूअस बिल्ड चलती रहती है, टेस्टिंग भी कंटिन्यूटी में ही चलती रहती है, तो जो हमारे जो रिजल्ट आते हैं वो बहुत एक्यूरेट होते हैं, ठीक है, और वो बहुत फास्ट होते हैं। अब हम क्या कहते हैं, सेकेंड पॉइंट, when we are discussing before Jenkins that tests were triggered manually. अब हमारा second point क्या है, developers has to just commit the code to the remote repository. Remote repository की जो मैंने आपको बात करी थी, that is called shared repository and that is called Git, your version control system Git or SVN, right? Then what we can do over there, we can just build it, we can test it and deploy happen automatically. We just need to trigger the build and everything happens automatically. We don't need to wait for anything. Whatever the time consumed by the Jenkins build, 20 seconds, 1 minute, 5 minutes approximately, so that the time only taken by that particular Jenkins build, everything is sorted. We don't need to wait and we don't need to trigger it manually, right? All the builds or tests on multiple remote systems can be controlled from one place. Whatever the builds, whatever the test or the multiple remote system, we can just control it by one place. It's not device dependency. It not we need to go to another tester and check that feature is okay or not, working as expected or not. We don't need to do that. We just need control these things from one place. So these are the advantages, the things we are having after Jenkins and before Jenkins. Everything is clear till now. Anyone is having any doubt in Hindi, English, please let me know so I can deliver it accordingly.
So I want to know, like, this workshop is covers only Jenkins topic or it covers DevOps as well?
So Jenkins is only the topic which we have suggested right now. So right today for we are just completing your Jenkins, and the next we are just implementing as well over the AWS VM, that how we set up and install the Jenkins over the AWS and how it works. So just we'll just after this thing theory part, we'll just implementing it over there, and from tomorrow section we just talked about the Jenkins pipeline. Today we just discussed about the Maven and the Jenkins. Now it
Okay.
is clear.
Yes, yes. Will we be getting like recording for this workshop?
Uh, that will be
Yes,
taken
you
care
will.
by Neha. So I think
Yes,
she will.
yes. Yeah. Yes, Sunit, we will be providing the recordings after the session to
Thank,
everyone.
thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Actually, you want PDF, you can share one PDF after completing the workshop. You
Yeah.
showing on the
Yes,
screen. Yeah.
yes, we will
Now,
be sharing the docs and the recordings after the session to everyone.
recording is okay, fine. You can share PDF.
Yeah, PDF also. Yeah, we will be sharing the things. So if you
Okay,
guys
okay,
missed anything, so that you can see later.
okay.
So before I'm going to install the Jenkins onto the AWS, please anyone who is having any issue, any doubt, please let me know. So after clearing your doubts, then I'll move forward with the installation on the Jenkins onto the AWS. Anyone is having any doubt, what is a continuous integration, how it works, what is continuous delivery, continuous deployment, then how what is a Jenkins, any doubt till here, or I hope that everyone understand everything. किसी को कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है कि कंटिन्यूअस इंटीग्रेशन समझ में नहीं आया हो आपको, कंटिन्यूअस
Arohi,
डिप्लॉयमेंट या
I just joined from Jenkins part. I do not know what is that continuous integration and all that part. I don't know that.
because you joined late, right?
Yeah, I don't have that link actually. I just got it late.
No worries, no worries.
We will be sharing the link after the session, Sunit. So nothing major you have missed, you can see later.
Sure.
Just the brief theory that we have discussed about
Yeah, actually, she
continuous.
asked like what you have missed, so I have
Yeah,
just
yeah.
told her.
Okay. I'll just like in a one go, I'll just tell you. If you don't able to understand that thing, then you just stay for 5 to 10 minutes after the session. Then I will, deliver it out to you. So when I'm talking about the continuous integration, uh, so basically, it is your, when I'm saying it's basically a practice and methodology which we are using into the SDLC to automate and streamline the process of building, testing, and deploying the application. Right? When we are saying continuous integration, it's just referring the practice of frequently and automatically integrating the code changes. Means we are very frequent and automatic code changes. We don't suppose if any code change, it's just not like that we go to every feature brand and then make it what is the git status and then we get commit the code over there. No, it just automatically integrating the code changes from multiple developers, and we shared repository. Shared repository I'm talking about, that is all about git, your version control system and svn. Okay, then it involves using your as I told you, version control system to manage. Why we are using VCS over here? To manage the code base and deploying the build servers or build automation tool. Why we are deploying that build server or build automation tool? Because we want to compile the code, we just want to run the automated test, and we want to provide the feedback onto the quality of the code, right? So that is called the continuous basically what you remember when anyone says continuous integration, you just have that much of thing into your head, that is it basically a frequently and automatically integrating the code changes into a single shared repository where we just streamline the process of building, testing, and deploying the application. Any doubt? Now it's clear, or I just need to go Sunit in Hindi as well if you want.
Yes, yes.
In Hindi, right?
I just got some idea about continuous integration. Thank you.
Okay, got some idea. Okay, so moving forward, when I'm talking about your continuous delivery, basically what is continuous delivery is, continuous delivery is a part of continuous integration. Then we are having the continuous delivery, and then we are having the third step, that is continuous deployment, right? When I'm talking about the continuous delivery, it builds upon to the continuous integration part only, where we are automating the process of deploying application to production environment. As you guys know, what is the DevOps? Basically, we are having the 4 stages, right? We are having the development, we are having the QA, then we are having the staging, and then we are having the production, right? Development, where developer team involved and share us the code like into the Git repository or the SVN. Then we are having the QA team. QA, basically your tester team, where it tests the code and provide the sign off. They use the multiple, robot framework or Selenium, or you can say any load testing perspective, burp scan testing, anything, or Sonar Cube, anything, right? And then we are having staging. What is the staging? Staging, when you play, suppose if you are having the why you have the test matches, because you want to check your caliber before doing onto the real scenario. So that's why you are having the test match. The same thing, staging environment we are having, because it's a replica of the production environment. Whatever you want to deploy over the production, you deploy the same thing over the staging and check that is everything is working fine to you or not, right? And how we check? We just check the things over the with the help of the testers, developers, and everyone. And then after getting the sign off from all the thing, all everywhere, then we deploy it over the production environment, right? Is it clear?
Yes.
Then it comes your continuous deployment part of thing. It just or, aims to minimize the manual intervention. Manual intervention means where we just want to automate the things, we don't want to the manual manpower, right? And enable fast and reliable release of new feature of or bug fixes to the end users very fast. Suppose if I want to deliver anything and we need load testing, more time into the load testing or any testing part, then we are not able to um, give the code at our commitment. Like suppose if I commit that day and we are having some facing some issue at the testing part, then we are not able to deliver it. So we want to cut that part and we just want to automate those things. Suppose in that build also if face some issue, then it is a rare case scenario, right? So our next step, till that Suneet, you are able to understand. I hope if someone is not able to understand till now, he or she is also able to get that thing, right?
Yes, ma'am. I'm getting some. I'm trying to understand now.
Okay. Is it new? So I think you guys also need to put some efforts. Suppose if everyone have the time, like suppose if you are not able to get the things 100% today, just go through the things up, and when we meet tomorrow,